Bro Chicas, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be testing out those new drugstore products that I just hauled in my last video. If you haven't seen it yet, I will put a card up here. I forget which side. I was getting good. I think it's this side. I'll put a card up here for you guys to go ahead and check that out. But I did haul these products. I hauled a bunch of other stuff, but the ones that we're going to use today are like the newer products, which will be the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. I got mine in waterproof, very black. We're gonna try that out. We're gonna try out these Wet n Wild products. Wet n Wild came out with a lot of new products, so we're gonna try this eyeshadow palette, their new eyebrow pencil, and then their new shade of liquid lip. And I've already done my foundation, primer, foundation, contour, highlight, bronzer, and all that good stuff. I already put it on just so that I could be ready to use these products. If you're interested in knowing what's on my face, just go ahead and check out the foundation routine that I uploaded recently. I'll link it down below in the description box if you haven't seen it yet, but it's the same products as that video. I just realized I forgot to do this because I really like to do this to get a defined look there. But yeah, so we're gonna start off with brows. I'm gonna move my mirror closer to me. Also, please let me know in the description box if the lighting looks a little better than the last video I just posted, the haul. I felt like the video, like the lighting was looking really, really harsh. So what I did was I put a white sheet over my lamps, and I'm just gonna watch them closely and hopefully they don't get too hot, but hopefully it's just giving a little softer of an effect for you guys, because I know I was having some hard lighting, like contrast, like shadows going on, and I'm working on it, guys. I'm dealing with what I got. But anywho, I'm moving my mirror closer so that I can do the brows. This is the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. Here's what the packaging looks like, and I got mine in the shade dark brown. I'm really excited for this product. I am so excited. I love brow products so much, and I love when affordable brands come out with like brow pencils that are basically dupes. Now this is a dupe. I bet you this is a dupe of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, the one that has this kind of tip on it. So there's what the product looks like right there. And this looks like a dupe for it, and it also kind of looks like a dupe for the Estee Lauder multitasker, the brow multitasker. The only difference is the multitasker in the middle has a powder, but I don't like powder anyways, so I'm going to use the spoolie on this side to brush out my brows. Okay. Spoolie's good. It's just a regular spoolie. I think the size of it is good. It feels like it's combing my brows well, so that's good. And now we're going to start with the brows. I know you guys are a little far away, but with my camera and the way it is, I can't really zoom in. I'll try to zoom in when I'm editing the video, but the quality will get a little lower, so I apologize for that. But I'm gonna start out on this brow, and we're gonna see. I don't know why it feels so weird to work with a shape like this. This feels so weird to me. I've never used a pencil in this shape before. So far, I'm feeling like it has like the perfect amount of pigmentation. And it's the perfect amount of stiffness. I don't like when a brow pencil is way too creamy, because then I feel like I'm just like slipping and sliding all over the place. And then it makes me feel like I'm putting too much product on my brow. But I like the feeling of this. It's a little on the stiffer side, which I actually prefer, but there is still the pigmentation. It is so hard to talk when I do my brows, but I am really liking this so far, you guys. This definitely seems like a product I could use on the daily. Not to mention the fact that it's $3.99. Like, with how fast I go through brow pencils, I mean, that's my price range right there. I mean, I go through these things in 2 weeks because I have to do my makeup almost every day. I love this because I feel like there's no way to get a harsh, dark to like chola brow. Like I like this because it's depositing like the perfect amount of product where you're not going overboard. This would actually be great for beginners who are learning to do their brows. And you know, in the beginning, I know from personal experience, I did mine way too harsh. And this would be so great for people who are just starting to learn how to pencil in their brows. Now here's gonna be the true test is when I do the front of the brow, okay? I'm gonna flip it around and I'm gonna try to make hair-like strokes upwards in the front of the brow. I'm just in love with this brow pencil. Y'all. Let me get up close. Let me show you. Do you see how bomb that brow is? And in the front, I was able to make it look really natural. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, okay? Go ahead and do this brow off camera and then I'll be right back so we can try the rest of these products. Okay guys, so here are the finished brows. I am really impressed with this pencil. I have to say I'm really impressed. Really happy with the results, and actually it was pretty easy to achieve a precise brow with this. I know a lot of people say when I watch their videos, if they use a kind of pencil in this shape, they say that it's a little hard to get a defined brow, but I didn't clean these up at all, you guys. I didn't use any concealer to clean them up, and I haven't set them or anything, and I just feel like they look really defined and really good, but still not too chola, still on the natural side. Really precise though, and yeah, I'm really happy with this product. Definitely will be buying again. When I run out, I will be replenishing this. I'm so happy with that product. Wow, I'm like so happy that went that well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to try is the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palette in Silent Treatment. I haven't even opened this yet to swatch it, so here is what it looks like. Like a cool tone palette. There's a really nice transition shade in here, which is kind of like what I gravitated towards, and also this eyelid color right here looked really pretty. Kind of like a taupey, it's like a taupe kind of shimmer color. So I don't know why I moved my mirror back, because I'm gonna need it close to me for basically this whole entire video. Okay, so we're gonna just do an eyeshadow look. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the transition color right here, and it's really nice that they label them, which I just think is so cool. They don't have names for the shadows, but it says transition, eyelid, crease, and brow bone. So I'm gonna follow that and kind of just do a wearable look. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild fluffy blending brush and take that transition color, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my crease. I did put concealer on my lids and I set them. That way it could be primed for eyeshadow. Nice. I like this color. I don't know what to call this color. It's like a light, it's like a soft brown. Really nice matte shade. Pretty, pretty. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the other side as well. It feels really smooth. It doesn't feel patchy at all, which is really good. I don't see any fallout, so happy about that. The only thing is this eyeball on me, like no matter what eyeshadow palette I use, this eyeball is always patchy to me. Like this part doesn't want to fill in. I'm gonna go in with the eyelid color now, which is that really pretty like taupey shimmer shade right there. And do I have another? I'm gonna go ahead and use this Moda smudger brush to just like pack that on the lid. Oh, that's a pretty color. It's like a pretty cool tone color. I've been liking cool tones lately with my black hair, which is really weird because I'm always gravitating towards warm tones. I like this. This is, what do you call this? Almost gunmetal, but not gunmetal. Not as dark as gunmetal. The pigmentation is really good. I wouldn't say it's like the most pigmented in the entire world, but Wetnwild has like, I would say the best eyeshadows in the drugstore because everybody else just doesn't, they don't make the cut. But I like that a lot so far. I'm excited to put this crease color because it's going to deepen it up. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with the fluffy brush that I had the transition color on and just kind of mend these two together. And now I'm going to go in with this crease shade, which is this one right here. It's like a brown with some, I don't know if it's glitter or shimmer. Woo! That's pigmented. Okay. So I'm taking this on the Moda brush. It's the angled shader, sorry. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in my crease here and on the outer V. Very nice pigmentation on this one. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I love the colors in this palette. So I bring it in like, I want to say 3/4 of the way, and then I'm going to take the blending brush again and kind of like blend out these edges here. I'm going to pick up more of the transition shade just to further blend this in. Now the only thing I'm finding hard right now is to blend this dark color. You see how there's like that line? You can like see the line of where it's not blended. I'm kind of finding it hard to blend that deep color in seamlessly. I can still see like where I placed it. So that's what I'm noticing so far. I think the shades are beautiful, but I feel like it's just not blending right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other eye. gonna go ahead and blend that out. I'm gonna go in with the last shade, which is the brow bone shade right here, the lightest shade in the palette. It's like, I want to say like a champagne color. And I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. eyeshadow stipple brush. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush. Ooh, there's quite a bit of fallout on the brow bone. I don't know if you can see all of that shadow that just moved around. The other two lighter shades, actually, and the darker shade don't do that, but the lighter shade has a lot of fallout right there on the pan. I'm gonna put this on my brow bone. That's a really pretty shade. I like that. It's not too bright and it's not too dull. I like this actually a lot. No fallout falling on my face, just kind of in the pan for that one. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush. I just have this Eco Tools lip brush that I always use to put that shade in the inner corner. This actually reminds me a lot of the shade Tempura in my Modern Renaissance palette. That's what this shade is reminding me of. Okay, so I will finish off the bottom once I'm done with the mascara. So we're gonna go ahead and try the new mascara. Let me just tightline real quick. I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Velvet in Black Velvet Pencil. Now we are ready to try the mascara. So I know normally a lot of people like to just go ahead and try the mascara by itself without any help, but my lashes are so short and straight. I'm going to curl them before I apply the mascara, because if I don't, they just won't help you see how good the mascara is, because my lashes are just very difficult. So whoa, I've never seen a mascara have this writing on the back where it says caution, flammable until dry, do not use near fire or heat. Be careful, y'all. Okay, this is a really cute packaging, like honestly, really, really cute. Let's look at the brush. Okay, I like this brush. I like this brush. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's got a lot of crisscrossy bristles, so I feel like that'll actually separate and lengthen and volumize all at the same time. So I'm just gonna go ahead with my, let me just remove my gunkiness here. I got some gunk here. Man, I'm taking a long time in this video. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. This is just a lash curler from Dollar Tree. And again, you guys, I'll have all of the products listed below, besides my face products that I did before the video. That I will link the video of my full coverage foundation routine, but everything else I will list down below. Give me a nice little curl there. Now we're going to, whoa, this smells different, you guys. This smells good. Okay, do you know how most mascaras smell like mud or something, or clay? This smells like candy. Like, honestly, it smells like some of my lip glosses smell. Like cupcake. That is really weird. I've never smelled a mascara that smells like that. That is so funny. Wow. So first thoughts are, it's kind of feeling like a wet formula, which I prefer the drier formulas because I feel like they lift my lashes better. So right now when I'm putting on, so far it feels like one of the wet kinds of formulas. And I have high hopes for this because I personally believe that Maybelline has one of the best mascara formulas in the entire drugstore. Maybelline mascaras, I like so many of them. I think they can do no wrong. So I have high hopes for this one. Okay, so here is one coat. Let me get closer. Gotta stand up and get closer to y'all, but here is one coat. Okay, I need to look at it from like afar so if I know that I like it. I mean, yeah, it looks good to me. I mean, I feel like my lashes are so short, it's just like nothing impresses me because I wear false lashes all the time. But it definitely looks better than some mascaras I've tried. It's definitely, it's not a no. It's not a no. Let me try the other eye so I can really grasp how I'm looking with both of the eyes with mascara. I like the brush. I think the brush is good. I think if you don't like clumpy lashes though, you probably won't like this mascara. It's a little on the clumpy side. It's depositing quite a bit of product, which I prefer a little bit of clump, honestly, because I don't barely have any lashes, so I like it to be really chunky. But if you really like lengthened, like fully separated lashes, I don't think you'll like this mascara. Now, if you barely have any lashes like me and they're very short and they're not voluminous, I think you will like it because this is depositing quite a bit of product and it's really making them a little more chunky and a little more noticeable. It's kind of like grouping the lashes together and giving me that like doe-eyed look, I feel like, which I tend to like, and I know a lot of people don't like. Okay, so I feel satisfied with that coat right there. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and finish the lower lash line. I think I'm gonna go in with, what do I want to put? I think I'm gonna go in with the dark color on the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take this small smudger brush that I used for my lid color and take a little bit of the dark crease shadow. I'm gonna keep it really close to the lash line here. And I only tapped my brush in the shadow, like just tapped it, and there's so much pigmentation on this dark color right here. You only need a tap. Like that. I'm happy with that. And now I'm going to try this mascara on the lower lash line. Sorry y'all can't see, but it's so hard to do the lower lash line on camera. I feel like I got a little more length to my lower lash line actually. I notice a difference in the length. So here's what it looks like with my lower lash line. I gotta be ghetto and get up and show you guys. Just feel like I'm not getting enough lift, and maybe that's just because it's a little wetter of a formula. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes now that they're dry. And sometimes I do this. I mean, you don't have to do this. You have to be very careful and just make sure your mascara is dry, or else you'll like yank your lashes out, and just do it really gently. Just really gentle. But if you have short, straight lashes like me, you gotta do this if you're not wearing false lashes. And I'm just gonna apply a second coat here and see what happens. even with my most favorite mascaras, I always do this. So to give it a fair shot, I want to do what I normally would do with a mascara. Okay, I'm getting daddy long leg vibes right now from the mascara, which a lot of people are not going to like, but I like it. I like it because it's like, it's making my lashes noticeable. You know what I mean? Like, they're way better with this than they were without it. So I like the second coat. If you don't like clumpy lashes, you are not going to like this. This actually is reminding me a lot of the Maybelline Big Shot mascara. It's very similar to the Big Shot mascara, I feel like. But if you don't like clumpy lashes, you will not like this. I'm just telling you that right now. But I like a little bit of clump in the right way. There's a wrong way and there's a right way to do clump. I know that doesn't make sense, but I know some of you will know what I'm saying. And this is the right way. I like it. I would definitely use the rest of this and be happy with it. Not sure yet if I will repurchase because the price point, and I know that I could just use the Maybelline Big Shot or something, but I do really like the way it looks right now. I think it looks great for a smoky look. I think a little bit of clump in the lashes for a smoky eye looks good. So now we are moving on to the last product that we're going to try. I feel like I'm taking forever in this video and I don't even have that many products. So the last thing we're going to try is the Megalast Liquid Lipstick by Wet n Wild in the shade Goth Topic. Now, if you guys watched my haul, I said in there that this is not a new product, but this is a new color to their liquid lipstick line. And I checked online, and Goth Topic is a brand new shade that they brought out. So I'm really excited to try this. I don't know if I should do a lip liner. Should I do lip liner? Okay, so I just lined my lips, and now we're gonna go in with the lip color. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this lip color. It's taken me days to be able to film this, and I've just been like looking at the back like I want to try it, but I waited, you guys. First impressions of this color. Oh, it's so dark. Alright you guys, so here's how the lip is looking. I just went ahead and did my hair real quick so that I could show you the lip and then go ahead and end this video. But I love this color. I love this color. I will say that you do need to build it up. You need to do 2 layers for it to look evenly opaque, because it's, I don't want to say patchy, because when you build it up, it does become opaque and it's not patchy, but you just need to have 2 layers for it to look like this. That is one thing I noticed, but one thing about it is don't close your lips like this while it's drying. Just wait. It doesn't take that long. I want to say like 2 to 3 minutes, and then it was completely matte and dry. And then you're good to go. But the first time I did it, before it was dry, it actually took away what I put up here and it brought it down here, so I had to add another layer up here. But once it's dry, it's completely matte, kiss proof completely. Love it. It feels comfortable. I just love this color so much. The only thing is, like I said, you need another layer. And the last thing that I noticed about it is that the color in the bottle, I guess it's pretty much the same, but this is a tiny bit darker than what it is in the bottle, but this is actually the first time where I'm happy about that, because I really wanted a color like this in my collection. So I love this. I am so excited about it. Overall, for all of the first impressions, I have to say the standout products are going to be the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil. This for sure, you need to go try it because it's only $3.99, girl, and I think this pencil is amazing. Like, I think my brows look really good, so this definitely I will be repurchasing. And the liquid lipstick, these are my 2 favorites, I have to say. The mascara is good. I'm gonna keep using it and see how I like it, but it is good. But it's, like I said, it's like 10 bucks for this mascara, and I know mascaras that cost $6 that work the exact same. And the other thing was the eyeshadow palette, which I love. Will I gravitate towards this every single day? Probably not, but the transition shade I will probably use more than anything in the palette. But I do think the whole look did come through. I think we came through with it. I think we look good. I'm really liking what I came up with today, and I actually feel okay without my false lashes on with this like grungy type look. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content from me. I really appreciate you guys watching like always. Thank you so much, and I will just see you guys in the next video. Bye.